Hello and welcome to This Week in Softball, brought to you by AZ in the Circle. Hello and welcome to This Week in Softball, week number 11. I am your host, Javier Zuluaga. We are in 1010 Studios. And we have a great show planned for you. We have a 3-segment part show. One, we're going to mention the players of the week. Secondly, we went out to see Mountain View against Highland Hawks play this past Saturday. So we got to interview Coach Lopez after the game and one of the best players, Kylynn Sylvester, who's chasing an AIA 6A RBI career record. So she's on the cusp of making that happen possibly this week. And so we interviewed her as well. And then we'll do our mentions. So first off, we'll kick off with the players of the week. We have the AZ in the Circle's NCAA's week number 11, freshman player of the week, Big 12 conferences, Utah softball, Payton Crank. Payton Crank, she was our player of the week, I think one of the very first weeks of the season. And actually last week, her teammate, Sion Noli, who's also a freshman there, she won player of the week. So congratulations to you, Payton Crank. You helped the Utes go 3-2. On the week, while you hit 500, you had 8 RBIs, 4 runs, 1 double, 1 walk, 2 bombs. It's amazing what you and your teammate Sion are doing. I know Coach Amy Hogue has got to be over the moon. Much like, if you think about it, like ASU's Coach Bartlett was last year with Ashley Mejia in right field, Tiara Ho-Ching at second base. Those two were sensational their freshman year, and they're continuing to have lots of success their sophomore year. So the future is bright for the Utes. Keep that up. And then our offensive player of the week is ASU softball, Samantha Swan. It's the second week in a row. She's on a tear. She has been now for more than a few weeks. She helped the Sun Devils go a perfect 4-0. And while doing this, while hitting .615, 6 RBIs, a bomb, 6 runs, 2 doubles, and three walks. One of those games, she was 3 for 3, and then they walked her a couple times. So every time she came up the bat, she reached safely. That's great. Great things are happening for ASU, and I just think about the interview that we interviewed Tanya Wendell last week, and she said we were all gathered around Sam, and we asked, "Hey, what's the trick?" And she said, "No, I'm just keeping things as simple as possible." And Tanya said that was the best advice that hitters could receive. And then our pitcher of the week, ASU softball, Kenzie Brown, the NFCA's first-team All-American, started off the week with a record-setting performance against Grand Canyon University out in Phoenix. She struck out 16 batters. It's the first time any pitcher has struck out that many GCU batters in the history of D1 softball for Grand Canyon University. And Grand Canyon University has some great hitters. Matter of fact, we'll talk about one later in the show. The only one that got 1 hit and who was a freshman. But we'll talk about her in a bit. So Kenzie Brown had a great week. She helped the Sun Devils go down to Houston. They swept the Houston softball team there, I think the Cougars. This is what she did. She pitched 19 innings total, and she had 35 Ks, only 2 earned runs, and then she had 10 walks. If you think about the 10 walks, I see it. Even sometimes when they're trying to squeeze the zone, KB will not have any part of it. She'll stick to her program. She'll throw the riser, the changeup, and if you get walked, you get walked. But more times than not, even when they walk somebody, they get left on base. So KB does first-team All-American type stuff. That's what paraphrasing Coach Bartlett on one of her interviews. So congratulations to KB. Congratulations to Sam Swan. Congratulations to Payton Crank. And then best of luck to all the players from Arizona or in Arizona in coming up on week 12. ASU has a big home series against Texas Tech, their last home series for the regular season here at Club Farrington, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then they're off to finish their season at BYU. So good luck to all the players out there. And then our next segment, like I said before, we went out in Mesa to see the Mountain View Toros take on the Highland Hawks. So here we are with Coach Lopez and Kylynn. Welcome back. I'm Javier with AZ in the Circle. This week in softball week number 11 here with Coach Lopez, head coach of the Mountain View Toros. Thank you, Coach, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, you just had a tough game here, tough loss against the Highland Hawks. They were ranked, I think, 10th. You guys were ranked 11th. Pretty well-matched game. Both teams were hitting it. Both teams had great pitchers in the circle. Your takeaways from the game?
Takeaways, making routine. I think we struggled a little bit on the defensive side today. Could have went and turned a few double plays, make a few outs, not giving them that third base or extra free base. Just didn't go our way. They were hitting the ball hard. So I would say if a takeaway from there, we make routine. It's a different game. At the end of the day, we still have to hit the ball, put some runs on the board.
Yep, absolutely. We interviewed you before the season started, Dave and Buster's, and I remember you said, hey, defense wins championships. And with that in mind and what you just said about routine versus routine, you guys might have to face each other in the playoffs again. And and you want to be in the playoff picture, and you lo and behold, you guys are in the playoff picture because of great defense. What are you guys looking forward to most when you guys begin your playoff run, basically within 10 or 12 days from now?
Just looking to be comfortable in our positions, right? I would love to face that team again in the playoffs because I have all the confidence in the world that our team could go take them on another game. Things didn't go our way today, and that's okay. But I know tomorrow I'll put my hat back onto this team and have confidence we can go take care of it.
Yep. You got 4 tough games left this week. A big one on Tuesday against. I think it's for the region championship, possibly. You're in control of your destiny, right? You win against Red Mountain. You guys are the region champs.
Yes, that's right. It's a big game. It's a big game every year. We got to go take care of business, right? I know the girls know that they could do it because they did it here on our home turf. It is a kind of a environmental thing over there. You know, they have a lot of fans. It's going to be loud. It's going to be a night game. But we got to go take care of business, go take region, come back and be ready for the playoffs. Super.
And then just before playoff starts, you guys have senior night. You got 5 seniors here. Tell us a little bit about the 5 seniors, what they've meant to your team, and what they're going to leave back as a legacy here for the Mountain View Toros.
Wow. You know, without getting emotional, but, you know, the seniors meant a lot. I mean, we have, like you said, 5 seniors. We got a couple of them leading us the whole way the last 4 years. I got to watch them grow with the game, get better and better every season, go to the summer ball and compete at club, come back and lead the team. So it's going to be a big day. It's going to be emotional. I'm going to try to, you know, keep calm and keep good, but they deserve everything they get. You know, they've been working hard the last 4 years. You got Kylee at short. It's done it since day one. You got Kylynn here at 1. Who's making it happen every year, getting better year after year. You have Paige, who's played a big role in you know, our success throughout the years. The best teammate. She's always cheering on her team no matter what, but she's always one of the best teammates out there. You have Emma. Emma actually didn't play softball the first 3 years, but has came on and some big moments this year. Hit a few bombs. Still trying to find a way to kind of get her in the game and get her going. But she's made an impact, whether it's defensively or offensively, and it's been great. So it is going to be a very emotional, very, very, very emotional time, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to hate to see them go. At the end of the day, they deserve everything they've gotten here, and it's been a pleasure to have them on the field, on the Toro field, and coaching them here.
Yep. And then that 5th senior there, Daniela Gloria. She pitched a hell of a game today. Tell us about, you know, her legacy, which it's going to be hard to replace a pitcher like that.
Absolutely, it's going to be hard. Daniela is somebody that comes in and works hard day after day, whether it's here, whether it's you know, working out over at all her different spots after she leaves here. But you know, ever since she came to our program, it's changed her whole program and the direction it goes in. She fit right in with the girls, and she comes out working hard. Today she threw 11 strikeouts, gave us a big opportunity to win the game. It just didn't go our way.
Absolutely. I saw one battle she had, which is fantastic. I think I posted it. It was a full count, and she's been battling back and forth, and she threw a changeup to strike out that batter looking. I mean, who calls the pitches?
I do. I call the pitches.
That was a gutsy call there, changeup.
It's gutsy, but I know she's confident in it, right? And when she's confident, we could get ahead of the count. Then we could do things like that. We had one batter who we caught looking on the changeup the first time, and we went back at her again the second time and got her looking again.
Yeah.
But she's confident in anything that she throws, whether it's up in the zone, up and in, out and up, or even down. she has all confidence in the world, and she loves throwing that changeup. She does put herself in a good position to allow us to throw different pitches and get them out.
Yeah, because that Highland Hawks, their lineup is serious. They got some. They got a great middle infield with Mascarenas and Norton. So that was a great battle there she had, and just didn't come out the way that she wanted it today.
Yeah, and something I loved is you see Norton take us deep on the first batter of the game, right? And when I'm talking to Daniela coming in, it's okay, right? Good players are going to hit the ball.
Yep.
But what I loved is that we kept to our plan. We attacked her on the outside. I believe we struck her out the second time.
Yep.
And then we didn't give her anything good to look at the rest of the game.
Third time, yeah.
Yep.
She took a walk. But yeah, that's a good battle. That's awesome. Well, thanks, Coach Lopez, for joining us, and best of luck to finish out the season. And we'll be watching during the playoffs.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Hello, Javier Zuluaga here with This Week in Softball, week number 11. We're here with Kylynn Sylvester at Mountain View High School. Hi, Kylynn.
Hello.
Thank you for joining the show, especially after a tough loss like that. You know, we're always kind of hoping, the home team wins, but that's not always the case. You played a tough-seeded number 10 ranked Highland Hawks. You guys are ranked number 11, so possibly a future playoff game, maybe facing them. Tell us a little bit about the takeaways from the game today.
I think the game wasn't terrible. We had a couple innings that we fell short, and they were just hitting the ball in places that we weren't. And we were also hitting the ball to places that they were. And I think we just fell short and lost it a little bit.
Yeah, well, sometimes that happens, But what I took away from what you just said is you were hitting the ball, but sometimes to where they were.
Yeah.
And they had a few more hits where you were not.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens in the game of softball. Now, the reason I was here was we were looking, you have 144 career RBIs. And Jade Berry has a 6A record. She plays at Stanford now, went to Queen Creek High School. She has 148 RBIs. You guys have 4 games left. So did you ever in your wildest dreams when you came here 4 years ago as a freshman think, oh, one of my goals is to break the RBI 6A record?
No, that was honestly never a thought.
Yeah.
No.
So now that it's come up, what's your thoughts on, what an accomplishment that could be for you?
I think that's really cool. I think part of it is also my teammates getting on the base and then me hitting. If my teammates weren't on base, I wouldn't have all these RBIs. So
it's more of a team accomplishment.
Yes.
That's good. The Mountain View Toros hold the 6A career RBI record. Yeah, I agree with you because it takes teamwork to make that record happen.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then it seemed like we were just interviewing you over there at Dave & Buster's at Tempe Marketplace before the season even started. It seems like just a few days went by, and here we are, 7 days left in the regular season. What do you think of that?
I think that's crazy.
It's gone by
Crazy,
fast.
Yep.
What have been some of I know the playoffs are still on the horizon, but what have been some of the key moments or key memories so far this season?
This season, we have had so much fun. We're like a family, I feel like. I'm going to be very sad when playoffs are over, say bye to them all. But it's been a great season, and I think that we've all meshed well and played well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then speaking of playoffs, okay, so at the beginning of the season, we talked about possibly getting to the playoffs, and here you are. That's a possibility. It's more than a possibility. It's either going to be a playing game at the number 9 through number 13 seed, or possibly, you get on a magic run here the last 4 games of the season and you win those, you could be looking at a 7-8 seed spot in the first round of the playoffs. So how excited is the team, you, and the Mountain View Toro fan base for this playoff run to begin?
I think we're very excited. All of us want it. We all want to make it far. We want to be with each other as long as possible this season. So, yeah.
That's good. Have you guys had senior night yet?
No.
That's
this
coming
Thursday.
up? And how many total seniors again?
5.
5. Yep, that's pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah.
And what's your take on senior day? Just kind of just play hard and let the emotions take care of themselves later?
Yes, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't get too high about it. Okay, good. And lastly, I was talking to your dad, Mr. Sylvester, before, during the game actually, and he was telling me about the summer schedule. Looks like it's going to be a blast. He's all excited because he's got a good solid month with you, starting from the Sparkler in Colorado all the way through Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
Tell us about the team you play for and what you're looking forward to most this summer.
I play for Arizona Rising Westover, 18U. I'm excited to see them all again, first off. I'm also excited to, I think we're going to do really good this summer, and I'm excited to be with them again and have fun and hang out with them again.
Yep. And then after PGF, you get a couple weeks off, and then, hey, it's the big move to Utah Valley, new chapter in your life. What are you looking forward to most going to Utah Valley?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to like everything, like just the college softball and meeting the team and everything. And I think it'll be fun. I think I'm really going to like it.
I understand that Utah Valley's moving to the Big West Conference. So that's a lot of Southern California teams that you guys get to play. That means your mom and dad are probably going to be at a lot of the games.
For sure.
That's such a blessing, huh?
Yep.
Well, super. Well, Kylynn, thank you for joining us today, making time after the game, and good luck in your last 4 regular season games.
Thank you.
And best of luck in the playoffs.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Javier with This Week in Softball. We will head to our mentions segment next. Okay, now we're back for the third segment of our show, the mentions, one of my favorite parts of the show. We're going to talk about 2 prep players and then go into some college players that really did some great things from Arizona and in Arizona. Our first player, she goes to Sandra Day O'Connor High School. Her name is Abigail Yanez. She's a class of 2028. She plays in Coach Randy Kay's organization, plays for Rogue FCK, Ketchum 16U. Definitely want to keep an eye on her. I asked Coach K, hey, talk to me about Abigail. What makes her so good? And this is what he said. She's one of the most elite athletes in the 2028 class. We'll put these little notes up here. She's able to play multiple positions. She's currently playing the outfield. She's pitching and she's catching for Sandra Day O'Connor. And she's got big range in the outfield. Also, she already has that D1 physique now. I mean, she looks ready to go. So many times you're getting recruited and coaches want to, okay, what's she going to look like? Well, if you look like a D1 player already and you're playing like a D1 player already, you're probably a D1 player. He also says she does the weight training. You know, she already works out. So she's already got those habits, those great habits that she's forming. And of course, she has big home run power. So Abigail, best of luck the rest of the season here, Sandra Day O'Connor, and then have a fantastic summer. Enjoy it, and then you'll end up somewhere great. We know it. Our second prep star that we want to talk about, this girl is a senior, Tanner Banks. Arizona Sports Network just announced that she became the career home run leader in AIA state of Arizona with 69 bombs. She surpassed Alina Torres, played for Oklahoma. She had the record before with 64. There's some pretty good ballers up here. We'll put up here that I think before it was Alina, and then it was Emily Darwin from Benton, Arizona. She was at Grand Canyon. Now she's at Cal Baptist. She had like 55 career bombs when she was in high school. And then you see Caitlin Terry, who's been great for Texas Tech. Matter of fact, she's coming to town. So that's going to be great to see Caitlin Terry take on the Sun Devils and all the bats that we have, and vice versa. If KB's pitching, Caitlin Terry is going to be hitting because she's a two-way player. So that's going to be a fascinating matchup. So Tanner Banks, she's signed to go to Boise State. She plays for Arizona Rising Apple, and she was on a tear there on that back half of the fall. So she's doing great for a great team, Apple, that's going to be defending their PGF championship this summer. So Tanner, have a great rest of the season, high school season, and then kick butt this summer. Have a lot of fun, and we'll see you out there on the road. And then the rest of the mentions, we had Utah State. They've been doing really good lately. There's this game here where Kate Vance, they're playing. It was on April 17th. Kate Vance, she gets an RBI double. Utah State's losing 4-0, and it's the bottom of the second. And Kate Vance goes up, hits a double, RBI double, gets them on the board. So it's 4-1. And then in the bottom of the third, Jazmin Ramirez of Hamilton High School, she comes up, gets an RBI single. And that gives Utah State the lead. We show that up there. And then the game gets tied, and it's 5-5, and it's the bottom of the eighth. And the senior, Kylee Erickson, comes up to the plate with bases loaded, 1 out, smacks a line drive, walk-off RBI hit that hits the right field wall. And it's great. It's such a great celebration. Matter of fact, afterwards, and what made it special too, it was Kylee Erickson's 25th birthday. So on her birthday, senior year, she hits a walk-off, bottom of the 8th, extra innings, and gets the victory for the Utah State. So what happened after the game is they gave her a post-game interview, and it's really good. So good job, Kylee, with this interview. And I thought it'd be great to listen to it. So we'll play that for you to listen to.
I think for me, I was kind of swinging early in the count a lot, and so I think I knew that they were going to pitch me pretty slow in the beginning. So I was just trying to be patient and trying to do the best for my team, especially since they walked everybody before that. I knew I had to come up big for them. Yeah, I think it just goes to show that like we're not out of any game. I think we've been through a lot this season, and that's kind of been like our motto, is just like weather the storm and just come through when we need to. And I think it just shows how much we love each other and that we're going to pick each other up when we're down. I think just because it's like my last year, I'm just like grateful to be here in general. I think for those of everybody who knows me, I've had a lot of injuries in my career, so just being grateful to be on the field and just doing it for my family too. My little sister is also a senior this year at Florida, and so I think just having a good time and being with my friends, and it was also my birthday today, so that was kind of fun. And just having.
Kylee, that was a great interview. That wasn't us, but I saw it, and I thought it'd be great for everybody here to see it. So congratulations, and finish strong. You guys are finishing strong. So best of luck to that whole over half of the roster on Utah State is from Arizona. So that's pretty exciting stuff. So keep up the good work out there. And then our last mention here, Tuesday night, I told you at Grand Canyon University, I want to talk about this hitter, the freshman, Shifty. All right, it's the bottom of the 5th. ASU is winning 4-0. The All-Americans up, having a record-setting night. KB's up there. And then, I actually have 2 more. And actually, so let's go back to this scenario. It's bottom of the 5th. GCU's losing 4-0. The freshman's up there against an All-American. And she hits this ball, lets it travel, and hits it to, like, left center. Hits a bomb off the All-American, which speaks volumes because there's a big lineup there that Grand Canyon University has, and Kenzie was able to take care of all of them. But this one time, freshman got the better part of her. So congratulations to Shifty. That's big time, and the future for you is so bright. The other one I wanted to mention is Trinity Martin. Trinity Martin has been Players of the Week before. Well, they were playing San Diego State. It was the first game Friday night, and she came up to bat, and she hit a grand slam in the top of the first inning. It's her 13th bomb of the year. As of that game, she's leading Grand Canyon. Jada's got 12 bombs. I mean, they got some big bombers on that team, Jada Cooper. So by the end of that first inning, they had scored 6 runs, and they went on to win that game handedly, and then they won the next game, and they took the series. So bottom line is they took the series, and they punched their ticket to the Mountain West Softball Championship. So congratulations to Grand Canyon University. And that's it for our show. That went pretty fast. So anyway, thank you for watching. We do have AZ in the Circle photos.com, where we've been to these prep school games, and so we're going to post them. If you go to azinthecirclephotos.com, you'll see in order by when we put them in the gallery, and they're inexpensive, $5.95 to download the pictures, and the players can use them on their social medias or wherever they want. So thank you for watching. You can find our show AZ in the Circle on YouTube, on X, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Best of luck to everybody this week.